Magician! Hey YouTube, Dog Magician 84 here with another channel update. So, first things first, regarding my past format Rainbow Neos deck. In the end, I decided to not turn it into a March 2008 format deck. I mean, I would have done in a heartbeat, because, well, as you know, I prefer, like, in terms of past formats, I prefer literally anything from before synchros existed. However, I actually do like having like an Edison format Rainbow Neos deck for reasons that I discussed in the last channel update that I did. But yeah, I think the only reasons behind it were or just the fact that it wasn't well, behind getting rid of Edison Rainbow Neos, it's because, well, it wasn't working properly, along with the fact there seemed to be a lack of interest among the ones I normally play it with. But since there's still other Edison decks to play against, mainly from Matt and Allison, Dark Magic Couple 1985, that's going to take a while to get used to, and Gunner, I thought, well, I might as well still have two Edison decks. I mean, it would be cool to bring back my Edison Elemental Heroes, but I just don't really feel the need to. I've already got two past format Elemental Hero decks, and I'm happy with those, and I'd just like to have a past format version of Rainbow Neos. However, if, like, you know, Dark Magic Couple and Gunner do decide to quit Edison, then I will change my Edison Rainbow Neos deck into a March 2008 deck. Plus, I already have a March 2008 deck anyway, which is Prismagician, which I'm perfectly fine having. Yeah, that can be my designated deck for games following that ban list. So I still need to modify it a bit. It's currently incomplete because I want to get hold of a copy of Elemental Hero Ocean and the third Miracle Fusion to put in the deck. Because I still want to have some generic Elemental Hero plays in there if I can't get the pieces of the puzzle that is Rainbow Neos going quickly enough. But yeah, yeah, hopefully this will work out. Otherwise I'll use one of the ideas that Gunner gave me. The problem is I need to get certain cards for his ideas as well. Yeah, if I decide to use any of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. So I'm still willing to give Edison another go. Speaking of formats, this leads me to a bit of a rant regarding modern Yu-Gi-Oh! once again, I've got certain people trying to get me to play Master Duel or the normal current format. Yeah, that hasn't happened for a while. Like, seriously, why are people still trying to get me to play Master Duel? Like, I really don't care for that game. I mean, but don't get me wrong, I am perfectly happy to watch Master Duel content on YouTube. You know, it is genuinely enjoyable, but I just don't want to do it myself. For a number of reasons. Like, for instance, there's just too much meta and too many decks that I just don't like playing against. I mean, based on well, most gameplay videos I've seen, it seems to be nothing but either Yubel, Tenpai Dragon, random stuff with Bestials. What was the other thing? Ryziel, I think. Wait, is Ryziel in Master Duel? I forget. Wait, what was the other meta deck that was seeing play on there? Oh, I thought of it the other day. Why can't I think of it? Why am I drawing a blank? Tenpai, Yubel. Snake Eye, that was it, Snake Eye. Like this seems to be literally all I see, as well as just anything that's running Borrelod, Savage Dragon, Baron de Fleur, Anaconda and Dragoon. It's just so boring and stale, and if it's not them being played, it's just other decks that I hate and just don't want to play against myself. Like, for instance, there seems to be an excessive amount of Sword Soul and Burn decks, so both of which are just toxic as fuck. There's just fuck all variety. Not to mention that it's another form of current format Yu-Gi-Oh! And you know, besides Rhetorician format, I just really don't want to play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! In any way, shape or form anymore. It's not fun anymore. But even if that's not an issue, there's also just the ridiculous things you need to do to get specific cards, like grinding out games and crafting. And I'm pretty sure, like, you can't buy free structure decks right away. And you know, I just don't have the time and patience to just grind games and craft just to get specific cards. Yeah, it's just really not for me. And then there's the normal current format. I don't know why people are still trying to get me to play that, even though I've said I don't play it anymore. It's just like, why can't anyone respect my wishes? You know? I actually made a video for the top 8 reasons why I won't play current format anymore. I haven't uploaded it, and I wasn't sure whether or not I should upload it. Interestingly, it was in that top 5 or 10 video I did. It might have been top 10. The top 10, top 5 were above lists that I won't do, and that was one of them. Although, to be fair, I did say I might still upload that one, but I mean, if you guys really want to see that video, then do let me know. But yeah, it's just annoying. Yeah, the game's just not that fun anymore. Like, outside of pass format and games with character decks, structure decks, and starter decks, and of course patrician format. Speaking of other formats, so for those who don't know, I mean, I don't know if it's my place to announce this or not, M&A format ended up getting scrapped because apparently too many people were requesting for like these really broken and toxic cards to be unbanned, and I guess that got annoying. I mean, it wasn't said which cards in particular, but I've got a rough idea of what they might be. Probably a monster that negates everything, or a dark bribe on legs, or some bullshit floodgate. Like, I mean, why would you bring this shit into a casual format? I mean, I'm so sick of those sorts of cards. They're one of the main reasons I quit the normal tournaments and eventually the current format. And some of us don't want to deal with that shit anymore, because some of us want to actually play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And not have our plays locked down and have our decks just outright negated. It's so stale and toxic. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that. And also, one other thing that I forgot to mention, before I end the video, I've been thinking about rebuilding my skeleton character Yugi deck as well, as Dark Magic Couple expressed interest in playing that sort of deck as well. I think we're just going to have the same idea and make one for Yugi. I mean, I still have some cards from that deck core, but not absolutely everything. Plus, I'd need to check what the latest list of mandatory cards are. I know that Yugi's ritual monsters were there, although it does make it kind of awkward. It also doesn't help that those sorts of tournaments haven't been played at Dead Universe Comics since 2017. I was going to say 16, but then I remembered, oh wait, there was one from that happened 8 years ago. But yeah, who knows if that will happen. Since obviously, like I keep saying, I wasn't planning to build or rebuild any more decks. I mean, I could have tried to make a separate pass format Rainbow Neos deck and make that follow the March 2008 list, but that would require me to get a hold of extra copies of Neos, Rainbow Dragon and Rainbow Neos, and other cards that I need for it. And I feel like it's just too much hassle. Plus, I still have no idea whether or not cards from Premium Pack 2 are allowed in a March 2008 format deck. Depending on whether it's on whether or not we're following the first half, where it comes into effect from March 1st, or whether it follows the emergency ban list, where Dimension Fusion got banned and Returned from the Different Dimension and the Lure of Darkness went to 1. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Because I designed it on Edo Pro, and it does have Woodsman and Terra Firma, but if cards from Premium Pack 2 aren't allowed, then I'm going to have to remove those cards and replace them. Anyway, that's definitely all I've got for this one. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.